What up, fam? What up, fam? It's me, Jimmy the Jim. I'm glad you all came here. I hope you have a great and happy Easter. I hope you're having a great and happy Easter, and I hope you're having a happy and maybe even happier April Fool's Day, because that was an April Fool's. You thought I wasn't coming? I did come, and I'm here. Hope you like my new theme song. It's by Datubi. It's called Vroom Vroom. He's a Canadian rapper. He's good. Please go like his songs on YouTube. It's on under Yenzi. So subscribe to Yenzi and like their music, especially YouTube. Vroom vroom. Anyways, back to the video. Today's video, I'm going to talk about, my friend Akeem Brown, who's possibly going into the NFL. And my duty for today is basically to talk about the 5 teams that I believe he can be on, that he can make it on, basically. He can make it on any team, don't get me wrong. He's a great football player. He's probably one of the best in GLVC, which is the Great Lakes Valley Conference. But let me tell you this. The most interceptions in GLVC this year, and pretty much his 4-year career at Quincy University, which is the university I represent. Go Hawks. But I got to tell you, the 5 teams I'm going to choose, if they're not your choices, I'm sorry, but they're just my opinion. I just want to know that I believe in him and he can do it anywhere and anytime. And honestly, if he shows what he's got, which he does, he can make it in the NFL. Even D1 says, yeah, everyone D1 can make it. But no, it don't matter. People are saying, well, what are you talking about? D1 does make it. Not always. D2, they say never make it. Well, guess what? There's a few there. Even there's an NIIA player who plays for my team, the NFL Football Giants. Or you could call them the New York Giants, which is their original name, but it doesn't matter. Janoris Jenkins, not Janoris Jenkins, but Damon Harrison. He's from William Penn University and NIIA school. So don't give me that crap a D2 person can't go there as well. Because he can rock ass. And when I say rock ass, he can do it. Akeem Brown, I know you can do it, my friend. Quincy believes in you. Quincy University believes in you. I believe in you. Everyone here in the state of Illinois believes in you. You can do this. Just believe in yourself, which I know you do. But keep going. You got this. Make us proud. But my top 5 picks for which team he could be drafted on during the mock NFL draft, during the April 26th, 28th, my 5 choices are going to be simple. They're going to be who needs them, who wants them the most, and who really is in dire need of them, honestly. And those 5 choices I will reveal right now. And yes, I wrote them all down, but you can't see them. You can only see top 5, see? You can't see what I wrote. Well, I'll tell you, though. And time. Number 5 from the top 5, I chose my team, the New York Giants. Why? Well, because the New York Giants need somebody to be, a cornerback or a safety. Now, they have enough to draft this year. They might not draft Akeem. They still have enough for this year, and they still have Janoris Jenkins, signed Michael Thomas, and they still have Eli Apple from Ohio State, plus future, defensive and cornerbacks from trades that they could get, which they're talking about, also from getting the draft as well, because they only want to draft D1. I believe they don't need it right now, but I think they could be on a practice squad with them. But at the end of the day, I think Akeem can go a little bit higher than that, so that's why I just put the Giants at number 5. Number 4. The same way, same reason with the Giants as I did with that, the Buffalo Bills. The reason why I say the Buffalo Bills are a good chance to get him too, even though it's lower than the Giants, but I put them at 4 because they really need some defensive work. The Bills are kind of a mess, but not a mess, you know what I'm saying? They have luck with Jarius Byrd and Gilmore, Stephon Gilmore, who's now with the Patriots. At the end of the day, and plus many more who I'm not going to state, but they are there with Buffalo Bills history of being good cornerbacks or safeties, or making the switch to either one, which I believe Akeem Brown, my friend, can do. But the Bills, I think, are fine right now, and I think if they get someone in the draft, they can just transform like they did with Gilmore and maybe even the Jarius Byrd to someone like that and become that same person. The Bills have that capability, but I think Akeem will not have that luck because if they draft him, he's going to be put on the practice squad. And does he want to be put on the practice squad? Well, either way, you're going to be put on the practice squad, but you're going to have to want to work yourself way up there because he wants to play, man. He wants to play as not as a non-secondary, but as a tertiary. You know what I'm saying? Like a backup for a backup. who wants to be on the practice squad. It's great, but you're not playing or on the field for that matter. But I think the Bills have enough right now, but they're not going to be able to do it this time to draft Brown. So I think he's not going to get drafted by them. If they do, it'd be great. But the third one, and many people are going to be surprised by this, and please don't hate me for when I say this, including the Green Bay Packer fans and my friends who are Green Bay Packer fans as well. Please don't hate me on this one. Number 3 choice is the Chicago Bears because they need freaking help. They never had a good cornerback since the early 2000s or even late 90s maybe. I don't know. I mean, Trace Porter was really that good when they got him. Other people who were rookies didn't even turn out to be that great at all. I mean, back in the 80s, they had great defense. They had great cornerbacks. They had great safeties probably because they were a championship team in the 80s. The 90s, they kind of wore off a little, and then 2000s to now, kind of got worse. Really. So I think the Bears could get him. But I really doubt because I think Akeem Brown wants to go. My friend wants to go out there more. He wants to go be out there where it's far away from home. You know what I'm saying? Like to be with a team that is in a different state, in a different neighborhood, in a different environment, and be with a different team environment for that matter. But hey, maybe the Chicago Bears can persuade him. Hey, we'll see. But I hope it does because that means I can go see him for a game. Okay, I only live 2.5 hours away from Chicago, but plus he goes to Quincy University, which is in Illinois, which makes it a better, idea that it's close by, but it's also a viable choice to go there because it's so close to his home. Plus, it's so close to everyone else that everyone can watch him, like his friends. But enough gabbing. On number two, please don't hate me for this, but yet again, number 2 is the New England Patriots. Someone threw something at me. Sorry, metaphorically. I saw who did that. It was fun. It was kind of. The number 2 is New England Patriots. Reason I chose that is because, they really don't need help, but they could use an extra person that could be a great, cornerback backup for another great cornerback. And honestly, I think Patriots will be a good fit. But however, they might be doing the same thing with the New York Giants and get some D1s or people getting from off the street that were on other teams and make them into what they were supposed to be in the beginning, like how they did it with Danny Amendola, how they did it with Stephen Gilmore, with Minnie Moore. Their offensive defense, they pick off people off the street and just make them into stars, and even the draft. But I think since they're drafting so well, they might not be able to choose Gattaking because it might be kind of a risk for them. So he's great at GLVC doesn't mean he's going to be great for a champion team. In my opinion, I think that's crap. I think he can be. He's a champion of the GLVC. So he belongs to a world champion team of the Patriots. But I think the Patriots are going to, honestly, in my opinion, sell him short a little and barely miss him to draft him. So they might choose someone else that's D1. And that's my opinion, but that's just how I see it as with them. But they still could draft him because he's a great champion and a great player for the team he represented and for the conference he represented and being one of the best for over 4 years. That, my friend, is nothing to scoff at. And Patriots, do not overlook this guy. He is great. Robert Kraft, do not overlook this guy. Robert Kraft, not Bob Kraft, but same thing, And Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, don't overlook this guy. Look at this guy and see he is the future for your organization, and please draft him. You can, guys, make some serious headway with this. You can do it to Stephon Gilmore. Why can't you do it to this kid? Didn't give him a chance of a lifetime, for that matter. I mean, even though I don't like the Patriots, I still want him to be on a team that's actually a world champion team because he deserves that. Once you want it, if you're a champion, would you want your champion to be on a world champion team already? He just deserves it. He played his ass off in college. He deserves to be in the Patriots league. You know what I'm saying? It's potato. It belongs there. When I say potato, it's similarity, basically. So put a champion on a champion team, But that's my opinion. But number 1, and I know you've been waiting for it, number 1, where will Akeem Brown possibly go? Well, yet again, please don't hate me, but, and the whole United States, please don't hate me on this one. People who are seeing this, please do not, just don't. This is my opinion. I'm not trying to say he's going to go here, but I think Akeem Brown for number 1 could go to the Cleveland Browns. And yes, LeBron James, you could probably bring him in because he's probably a big fan of the Cavaliers, I think. So, I mean, the Cavaliers got LeBron James. Cleveland Browns could have Hakeem Brown as a because LeBron James started as a rookie in Cleveland Cavaliers and they almost won the Pro championship. And the Cleveland Browns are adding more players this year, become more of a I'd say tougher unit, probably one of the toughest units in the NFL. I say if they added Hakeem Brown, they would make their defense probably and start him out there as a backup or as a starter. They can make their team very, very unstoppable. Even though I don't like the Cleveland Browns, I respect what they're doing and getting all the players they got like Jarvis Landry and many more off the offense and defense. Even though Joe Thomas retired, they still have enough for their defense and offense, which is crazy. But do I think they're going to be a great team? Yes. Do I think they're going to be a playoff team this year? Maybe. If they add Hakeem Brown, a little over maybe, which it could happen. Because I think he has that skill and is ready for the NFL. If you've seen his pro days at WIU and Northwestern, Hakeem Brown is ready for this, and he is NFL ready to be a backup or a starter for that matter. And Cleveland Browns, you better watch him. Don't overlook this guy, because I know you don't, but listen to me. You got draft this guy high and get him good, and give him a good price that he doesn't want to refuse. This guy needs it. And when I say he needs it, I mean he wants it because he wants to be in the NFL. He's told me on Twitter, not Twitter, but Facebook and Instagram every day, he wants to be in the NFL. He wants to be one of the greats. Please, if you find it in your heart, find it in your mind, in your soul, in your scheme that he fits, which he does, all of them, please draft him high. And when I say high, I don't mean really high. I mean higher than, like in the second round, maybe in the first round, but like 98, 100. He's that great. People tell me he's not that great. Well, yeah, he is. They just don't want to believe it because they're just haters. And haters have no opinion, in my opinion. They just don't. I'm sorry. Because they're just trying to spread negativity, and that's not what I'm about. I'm about the positivity, and that's me. Jimmy Jim. At the end of the day, I believe those are the top 5 teams. New York Giants, Buffalo Bills, Chicago Bears, which I hope they got not. But if it does, well, and I'm blessed to have that happen because I'll be able to visit you. And then New England Patriots, and then the Cleveland Browns, who yet again they went 0-16 last year. So maybe if they had Hakeem, they could probably win a game or two because he has great skills in the back. And when he gets that to his beast mode, basically, he cannot be beat. He cannot be beat. And that, my friend, is skill. Now, other than that, that's my video for today. And I want to make sure that I get all your guys' opinions. So if you have any opinions or comments, please put them in there. Please no negativity. Please don't hate on me. Just please put your opinion on what team he should be drafting or what position he should be drafted at, cornerback or safety. In my opinion, I think he should be still a cornerback because that's what he's made for, and he's great, so great at it. But please leave your comments on who should draft him and why. And honestly, at the end of the day, please like, subscribe, and comment, and view as your heart's content on this video because I need all the likes and comments I can get, and your comments build me be a better man, and I make you a better people since of my videos. Because I want to spread good news, I want to spread positivity, I want to spread the the good faith about it. And when I say the good faith, I mean the faith that we all have in each other that we can make it to the next level. And that's what Hakeem Brown can do, is make it NFL ready. Now, that's my video for today. I hope you have a great Easter. I hope you guys have a great, great April Fool's Day. Someone behind you. What the? Oh, nice try. April Fool jerk. Anyways, well, hope you guys have a great day, have a great Easter, and have a great, great, safe weekend. And please, 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 be you, be unique, and be unusual. See you guys. Have a great day, and vroom vroom.